Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for Aquarius for September 2020. If you haven't had a reading from me before, I'm going to do some tarot and then I'll do some oracle cards as well. So you also know time is fluid, so just because I say September, it can be whenever is the right timing. Energy can be vice versa, it's just guidance. If it does resonate, please like, share and subscribe. If it doesn't, that's fine. It's a general reading. It's not going to suit every single person. So let's start. Aquarius. September. Okay, Aquarius. Oop, that's already flying. Aquarius. Knocking all the other cards off as it flies by. I think there's too many. I'll put them back and do it again. Aquarius, just one card. Okay, so last month you were dissatisfied and you were indecisive. Let's see what this month has for you. Okay, Aquarius for September. Oh, sorry, that was up right. Aquarius, September. Too many. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's have a look. So you've got accelerated motion, and that is, but it's reversed. So that would be like there's a delay, you maybe feel frustrated, you're resisting some sort of change. It can be a miscommunication, possibly violent relationship, but hopefully not. Hopefully violence is not involved. Hopefully it's just a delay. You have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is about being adventurous. It's somebody who is like Prince Charming, they're romantic. Maybe you just need to follow your heart as well. There might be, delay or frustration, but it's to let you know maybe something else is coming. Maybe somebody you want, doesn't have to be man. It can be, they say a knight, but it can be whoever. So yeah, maybe it's about following your heart, being adventurous. Or it could just describe somebody who is like that. Some Prince Charming, they're romantic. Yeah. And you've also got discontent and bored, but it's reversed. So that's about, previously you were unfulfilled and bored. Now you're the opposite. So now you're you're withdrawing a little bit, but you might be doing some introspection. You might be disappointed with the world and hesitant to open the heart. So maybe this new person comes, you're like, I'm not really sure whether I want to let someone else into my life. You've got King of Swords, which is about mental clarity. It's about truth, fair judgment, high standards, all those things. Maybe their intellectual power. They might be a bit of a leader. They're strategic. And you've also got Judgment reversed. And the Judgment reversed is about, it's the opposite really. So because it's reversed, I didn't realize it. So I just looked at it, but yeah. So Judgment reversed is about self-doubt, like you are your worst inner critic. So yeah, maybe because you've got the discontent and bored, which is over. You're no longer discontent and bored. You might just be hesitant to open your heart, I think. And maybe it's just letting you know, because you got the King of Swords, maybe just to let you know that that could also describe somebody, but it could also be, truth, and you've got high standards. It's just saying about you. And then the Judgment reversed is just maybe just you just having a bit of self-doubt, maybe about this person. You got Prosperity Begins, And in the picture, I mean, you can see the two people holding hands, but it's reversed. So that's the same though as maybe you have because maybe of your doubt, maybe you have a lost opportunity, or maybe there needs to be a plan and it's lack of planning to maybe start something. It's normally a new beginning, but it's reversed. Maybe there's a bit of financial loss. You've got 5 of Cups reversed, which is about self-forgiveness, moving on, having hope. You know, maybe you've got prosperity begins reversed because you maybe need to plan to get out of something, or need to make a plan in general, but maybe you also had a lost opportunity. So it's telling you so that you can change that possibly. Like, don't close your heart, keep it open and stop doubting yourself, because maybe something's, you know, maybe it could turn into a missed opportunity. So you really want to, you know, you want to forgive yourself. You want to move on from whatever that was you had in the past. It's about having hope, and, you know, I mean, that's good. You want to have hope. You don't want to miss something that may be amazing. You've got 6 of Wands as well, and the 6 of Wands is about success and self-confidence and victory. So I think it's telling you, if you need those things so you don't have a missed opportunity, you know, I think that's what it's saying. You've got partnerships and alliances here too, you know, and that is about a partnership. And you know, having I think that one's about progress, happiness, contemplation, adventure, you know, reaping rewards for what your efforts are. And conflict and defeat is about possibly conflict. Somebody's maybe doing some mind games. This could be a past person competition. Maybe they're hostile. They might steal from you, be violent, abusive relationship, any of that. Maybe you moved on from that to this partnership. It could be that. Or you might just have some conflict and you feel really very, very defeated. But you don't want to get in that space. You don't want to get in that space. You don't want to miss the opportunity. You know, I think that's important. You want to move on. You want to self-forgive. You want to have the self-confidence so that you're not with somebody like that. You've got 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups is about withdrawal, moving on. You're looking for something better. You might have been disappointed from the past, but you're moving on. And you've got the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords is about heartbreak, you know, depression, a broken relationship. As I said, I reckon you've had this, and the same as the conflict. Maybe that's just telling me that that's what you had in the past. You had that betrayal. Maybe you were cheated on. You've got emotional pain, heartbreak, all those things, but you're walking away from that. You know, you're moving on, you're walking away and looking for something better, and that's now what you're doing. Let's ask some oracle cards as well. I feel like we need a little bit more information. I might just ask, get a card, one more card each, just so it makes a bit more sense before we move on to oracle. Aquarius, one more card. Yeah, you're going to have to plan, and you've got to have patience. You're getting over the heartbreak though. So I think the cards on the bottom of the deck were just saying that that's what you'd been through before, because you're moving on past the heartbreak. And, you know, things might take a bit of time. You're going to need patience. You're going to plan. Patience and planning for Aquarius. Patience and planning for Aquarius. What does that mean? Patience and planning. The world. I mean, it's completing. Yeah. You're completing. Make a plan. Have your patience. It can also mean you're waiting for the plans to bear fruit. You're ready for the next move. You've got a long-term view in, it's all about success, delayed success. Something's just going to take some patience. It's pretty much saying the same. You're just waiting for the work you're doing to kind of bear fruit. And you are ready to move on, but at the moment you've got to wait. You've got to have patience. And that's about completion and learning the lesson and accomplishment. That's really, really good. You've got Two of Pentacles, and that's maybe you're just disorganized. As I said, you need to make a plan. Maybe you need to make a plan to get out of something, possibly. And that was probably whatever was going on before with all the horrible cards. The Two of Wands, that's all about personal goals and inner alignment. You've got a fear of the unknown, your lack of planning, you're impatient. As I said, you need patience, you need to make a plan, and you're going through some sort of inner conflict. But at the moment, you've got to make a plan for whatever it is for your life, whatever it is here, but you need to make a plan. That seems to be quiet. Have patience and make a plan. Okay, Aquarius. Yeah, it's involving family. There is a soulmate coming, kindred partnership. It can also mean one that you learnt from. You got milestone reversed, and these are new cards, so I'll quickly look up what that one means. Haven't had that one yet. 46. I assume you've completed something. Let's have a look. Celebration is delayed or cancelled. This may be disappointing to you. A milestone still exists and should be acknowledged in your heart. You could find yourself looking back at your life and wishing you'd done something differently in the past. It's time to start considering the steps you have to take in order to make that life-changing decision now. The plan, as I keep saying. You may not feel quite ready, but that time of inner achievement is calling you now. Each day can be a new milestone for you. Choose honoring thoughts and behaviors. Create joy and optimism now. Celebrate your eternal truth and know that this very life is a milestone for your soul. Make a plan. Maybe that's exactly it. Do something that makes, raises your vibration, that you enjoy, family might be involved in all of this, which is also maybe why you need to make a plan. Maybe you can't just, leave and take the kids or whatever. You need to make a plan. So yeah, that's very important. Patience and planning, I think, is going to have to be the topic of this spread. Should write that down before I forget. But anyway, Aquarius for September. What does Aquarius need to know? Right. You've got welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. As I said, don't shut off your heart. Maybe go and hang out with some friends, or maybe you meet someone for a coffee. Can either be a friend or someone else. Make healthy choices in love and life, self-care, self-love, and being happier. Clarity, truth, revelation, that all might come out. Maybe there'll be some truth that will come out, or a clarity that, something you've realized, a revelation, moving on. It's a breakup, separation, stop the pattern, learn the lesson, silent treatment, abandonment, all those things. And passion, as I said, do something that, that you enjoy. It can also mean somebody that you have passion with. So, and you have fun, which is also good. I better remember patience and planning. I think that's the lesson for this time. Okay, Aquarius for September 2020. Aquarius 2020. Love partnership. Look at that. Definitely is somebody coming, Aquarius, and it's a love partnership. Communication is important right now. Make sure you communicate how you feel, communicate what's going on, whatever it is you need to communicate about, you know, speak your truth. And you've got financial discipline reversed. Maybe you need to save some money. Maybe part of the plan is making some money, and take some time out for you. You got time out reversed. Take some time out for you. Go and do something fun, as I said, that you enjoy, whether it's have a coffee by yourself, whether it's go for a walk in nature, whatever it is you enjoy doing, do that. Something that makes you feel good. Okay, Aquarius for September. Nature. What did I just say? Oh, that one went flying. Nature. I think you need to spend time in nature for sure. Find your I swear I couldn't pick these cards, eh? Find your bliss, which is the same as passion, doing something you enjoy, which is what I keep saying, and nature. Spend time in nature. Maybe you need to go and do something in nature because it helps raise your vibration. You can ground yourself, all those things. And you are being guided by, it's about opening your heart to your guides, trusting the wisdom they share with you. But you are being divinely guided. So just so you're aware, in case you feel like you're not, feel free to ask though. Maybe you haven't asked, and just, you know, tell them. They're not going to just come and impose on you. You need to tell them that you know, need some guidance. Speak to the universe, pray if you believe in God, whatever it is. Aquarius for September 2020. Okay, so calling in your soulmate. Use prayers, affirmations, visualizations, and that will help bring you together. So possibly the next person is your soulmate. I don't think you've met them, because this could be the person and it's about meeting someone you've already met. I don't think you know them. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a new person. You feel like you don't deserve love. You do. And this is about speaking your truth. Heart-to-heart conversations, which is what I just finished saying 1 second ago about speaking your truth, communication. You know, speak your truth. Maybe there's something you need to talk about. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. Discuss how you're feeling. The situation possibly involves marriage. Maybe they're married or you're married, or maybe you're married with kids, for example. Maybe that's why you need to make a strategic plan to get out of that. Yeah. Or it could just mean you're possibly wanting to get married in the future with somebody. Okay, Aquarius for September. Aquarius for September. You've got to have hope. That even if you're caught up in a horrible, difficult situation, there's always hope. Reach out if you do get low. You've got be proud. Celebrate all that you have achieved. Maybe every now and then you need to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and be proud of what you have achieved. That's too many. Maybe we'll fill that at the same time. One more. You've got serenity, and it's reversed. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. Now it's time to honor, nurture, love yourself. I mean, don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity. I mean, maybe that is the problem. Maybe you're not focusing on you. Take some time, focus on you. Stop letting the outside issues, you know, I guess, interrupt that. And give back. It's about casting aside normal routines, make your main purpose to serve. It's about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Maybe reach out and touch other people's spirits, because maybe somebody really needs it today. It's about giving back. And the last ones for Aquarius. Oops. Okay, Aquarius for September. Aquarius for September. Oops. So prioritize and release, they were reversed. So maybe you need to release your ex, release the past. It's about grieving, you know, have a good cry, whatever you need to do, but grieving whatever you've lost. Priorities, maybe you need to figure out what's important, saying no if you need to, but know what your priorities are. Maybe make the plan, as I said before, and you're not taking action. Taking action, even if it's just one little step, that's taking action. Make the plan. That's a good start. You might get messages in dreams, and you know, it's also about your dreams possibly coming back, coming like to reality. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams, and you need to let go of trying to control that. Have trust in the universe, that trust in the wisdom of a divine plan. Let them kind of, you know, control that, and put out your intent, what it is you actually want. Focus on what you do want, not what you don't want, because it will help with manifesting. So that is the reading for Aquarius for September 2020. Thanks for watching. If it does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. If it does, I mean, I would love to hear any kind of comments as well. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you next time with the weekly reading. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Okay, bye.